Okay, I'm going to do another video about dating sites. I've done quite a few before. I'm going to do another one, right? And this is a message to men. If you're not considered a Chad or a Tyrone, I repeat, a Chad or a Tyrone. Chad is a good-looking white man. Tyrone is a good-looking black man. And if there's a word for any other races, I don't know. But I only know the word for black and white men. Chad and Tyrone, right? If you're not in that category of men and you don't have money, you're going to find it difficult because women are only on there for attention. Attention is like a drug, it's an addiction. It's an addiction they can't get rid of. That's why they keep going on there. They've already got a boyfriend, most likely, but they're going on dating sites anyway. Or they're talking to so many guys, they can literally scroll, like they're going through a Facebook newsfeed, scroll down their DMs on how many guys are trying to put their meat inside them. There's plenty. And you could match with somebody, right? A date is set up, a date's pending, it's on the way, and then she's ghosting you after a few days, then ghosting you again, ghosting. And you know why? Because she's met somebody else better. And that's not only women, guys do that as well. You know, I've done it before. So, but these things happen, right? But it's more likely for women to do this because they get more options. It doesn't matter what they look like either, because even below average women are getting these options. So, what chance do you think you have on dating sites, really? What chance do you think you have? Because do you think you're going to go on there and meet your future wife? Are you just going on there for the hope of getting sex? Do you just want a friend? What are you guys going on there for? Like, obviously, there's always a reason for something. It could be one of those reasons. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, why are you going on there? And if nothing's working, why are you still going on there? Why are you still going on there? Because the chances of you going on there and meeting a bad bee and going balls deep in her, it's not. The chances are not really very high, really, are they? Unless you have money and status, right? For example, right? I don't know what his name is, but I know she's called Pippa Middleton, right? Sister of Kate Middleton, right? She gets classed as a bad bee, which means bad bitch, right? Or just, let's say, speak normally. Quite a good-looking woman, right? Now, he's clapping them cheeks, right? Clapping them. But he didn't need to go on a date site for it. Because he's got money and status, right? That's why. That's how he's done it. Unlike Idris Elba, right? And his bad bee wife. Clapping them cheeks. How did he get her? He's got money, status, he's famous. He didn't go on a dating site. Don't need to. And even if he did, women are going to choose him because of who he is. Good looking guy as well. But he didn't need a dating site. So what I'm saying is, right, if you guys, normal guys, and especially black men, especially dark-skinned black men, who are not classed at the top. If you're a black man and you're ordinary, you're invisible. You're not visible to most women because you're not, either you don't fit the stereotype, you haven't got money, you haven't got status in their eyes, so you're invisible. So what's the point of going on there if you're invisible and you're not getting nowhere? It doesn't make no sense. Stop going on them sites, because I hear it all the time, going on dating apps because they can't communicate in real life, or they haven't got time to speak to people. How did your grandparents do it then? How did your dad do it? How did your great-grandparents do it? They didn't have no dating sites. They didn't have no internet. How did they do it? I'll tell you how they did it. Communication. They spoke to each other. They knew how to speak to each other, men and women. These days, they don't. They need a keyboard to do that. Because I'll tell you something, alright? The longer you keep going on these sites, the more you keep going on them, the more you keep swiping and matching and getting nowhere. You're just feeding the egos of women. Average women, right? You're feeding the egos of them. Why? This is why they're so big-headed and arrogant and stuck up, because they've got plenty of choice and they think that they're going to stay young forever, they're going to be fresh forever. Men are going to be simping over them forever. Until when they get older, they're going to have to go for a younger man, probably a rapper, because nobody else wants them. This is what happens. See, on dating sites, right, there's a big discrepancy on who wants you and who doesn't. Who matches this, who matches that. Because, let's face it, most women that are more humble are not that attractive. Or they know that they haven't got much option. And you keep matching with them and you don't want them. You want someone that matches you. This is where the discrepancy happens, because let's say, for example, a really, really unattractive guy goes for a really, really unattractive woman. It's more of a match, isn't it? It's more of a match. If a good-looking guy tries to get a good-looking woman, that's different, because the good-looking woman has plenty of options. Plenty of options. Therefore, the good-looking guy isn't going to get anywhere, where the ugly guy probably has more chance. It's weird how it works, but that's how it does. It works like that. And I am referring more towards black men, dark-skinned black men in this video, because it is different for us guys. Us black guys, it is different, because we get treated differently, we get looked at differently. The expectations are higher for black guys. Expectations are very high. Extremely high compared to other men. Other men don't need all that. Black men need the world. Plus fucking Jupiter. That's just how it is. See, unless you're a black man with money, because a black man with money is the most attractive man on earth, it's proof's in the fucking pudding, because all the celebrity black men are sought after by even women that are not black. It's incredible how it works. So if you're a black guy and you're relying on dating apps to meet somebody, you're going to fail miserably, because this is a white country, right? This is not our country. And the lighter you are, the better to most women, right? So imagine if you went to Saudi Arabia or the Middle East somewhere and you went on a dating site there. How far do you think you're going to get with those women over there? You're not going to get very far. I'll tell you that now. You go to the Far East and you go on a dating site over there, and the majority of women on those dating apps are from the Far East. China, Japan, Korea, whichever country. How far do you think you're going to get with those women? Not very far. Because we're not them. So, in this country, it's no different. It's no different in this country. Just because there's a black population here, it's no different. Because the majority of the population and the majority of people on dating apps are white people. White people who want white people. So, what makes you think you've got a chance with them? And even black women, because black women go on dating apps to hook up with white men. So, what chance do you think you have as a black man on dating apps? Yes, I'm not saying there's zero chance at all. I'm not saying there's nothing. There's no chance. I'm saying there's no chance at all. There is opportunities there, but it's few and far between. And even if they like you, they'll like somebody else as well. So you can match with a bad bee every week, a beautiful woman every week. You can match with a beautiful woman every week. Doesn't mean you're going to be clapping those cheeks, because you match with her a couple of days later, or even the same day, even the same second, same minute, she could match with somebody else who looks more appealing, more money, status, looks hood, whatever. This is just a reality check here, a reality check. So don't take it to heart. It's just reality, right? Reality.